Viral moment. Chae Soo-Bin rushes to help Yoo Yeon-Seok at the game CATERERS x STARSHIP. Hello from the team behind the YouTube channel at zzw_tao. A friendly wave and a tiny theatrical bow your way. If fast-paced gossip served with warmth and a wink is your thing, please swing by and support our channel. We're sending a shout-out to everyone who watches, comments and keeps the tea hot. And a quick note that some observations in this write-up are playful interpretations of what appears on screen and may not be exact reality. Treat this as affectionate fan commentary rather than an investigative dossier. Let's get to the good stuff. Even in the short preview clip, Yoo Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin aren't just in the show, they're practically causing the show to happen around them. The preview slices together a handful of moments that read like a highlight reel for an old-fashioned buddy-com, except with more flirtatious energy and fewer pratfalls. Well, one significant pratfall, but we'll get to that. In one clip, Chae Soo-Bin sprints toward the finish line with the focus and ferocity of someone who was born to dash. Her fellow player is right there, hands cupped like a tiny human megaphone, cheering her on as if the finish line held the last donut on Earth. It's the kind of encouragement that looks equal parts competitive sportsmanship and, "I believe in you, even if my lungs don't." Then the scene flips, and the mood does that little cinematic shimmy that makes shipper hearts race. Yoo Yeon-Seok takes a tumble. Not the tragic slow-motion variety, but a very human forehead first. "I'll laugh about this later" kind of fall. Chae Soo-Bin rushes to his side. Not in a staged wrist-checking way, but with a genuine cluster of concern, hands steadying him, voice softening. That small reversal, the woman who just flew down the field now kneeling to see if her teammate is okay, makes the eye follow and the imagination leap. It's a classic flip of roles that reads like a mini-narrative. She's both sprinter and nurse. He's both jokester and the one who needs help this time. Variety shows often stitch moments together for drama, but even stitched, the thread feels warm. What makes these clips delightful is how little things swell into meaning when observed with affection. The way Chae Soo-Bin's laugh lingers near Yoo Yeon-Seok's shoulder, the timing of their banter, the small improvised gestures, a hand on a back, an offered elbow, they all stack into a story that's cozy and utterly watchable. Of course, producers love a good pairing on camera. Chemistry makes for clickable content. But the chemistry here doesn't feel manufactured so much as comfortably improvised, like two friends who know each other well enough to fall into sync and then surprise themselves by having actual fun. If you're the kind of viewer who savors details, the preview supplies plenty. Shared looks that last an extra beat, an instinctive reach when the other stumbles, and that unscripted cadence of encouragement during games. The arc of these two in the snippets we saw goes from playful rivalry, "beat me if you can," to immediate tenderness, "are you all right?" And that little emotional flip is the stuff of rom-com beats. It prompts affectionate speculation. Are they simply very good friends who play well together? Or is there a quieter, more private bond that slips through the cracks of rehearsed lines and staged comedy? We don't know, and we're not claiming to. We're merely enjoying the narrative the clips hand us. Every time Yoo Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin step in front of a camera together, whether racing across a field on a variety show or trading barbed but tender lines in a scene, something electric happens. In playful game segments they move like partners who have rehearsed 1,000 tiny conveniences, timing their banter, instinctively offering a hand, and breaking into the same laugh at the same split second. Those moments feel unscripted because they are intimate in a low-stakes human way. Viewers sense two people relaxed enough around each other to be silly, protective, and genuinely amused. That combination of ease and attentiveness is a rare on-screen flavor, and fans taste it immediately, calling rewatch after rewatch just to catch the little exchanges that read like private languages. On screen in dramas and films the effect shifts into something deeper. Emotional consonance. When a scene calls for grief, they fold into the moment together so that the audience experiences the sadness as a shared weight. When a scene calls for comfort, the gestures between them are precise enough to be believable but soft enough to feel real. Directors and editors love chemistry because it fills frames with subtext. And with Yoo Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin, that subtext reads like a long, affectionate paragraph. Viewers don't merely enjoy their performances. They interpret them as evidence of an off-camera bond, because the emotional echoes between the two spill past their fictional roles and into the realm of possibility. Their appearances on variety and reality formats amplify that perception. Producers often stage games to highlight dynamics, but the best moments are the ones that don't feel staged. The unscripted concern when one trips, the spontaneous teasing that follows, the comfortable silences that speak volumes. Those candid flashes are exactly what social feeds and short clips devour. A single touching gesture becomes a viral loop, and overnight discussion threads bloom full of screenshots, GIFs, and fan commentary. The repetition of these clips across formats, drama, interview, game, builds a narrative in the public mind. Not a single scene, but a pattern that suggests continuity beyond the set. All of this compounds into a benign cultural phenomenon. Even people who know better love to suspend disbelief. Fans, casual viewers, and entertainment writers start telling the same story because the evidence feels cumulative. A shared smile here, a protective reach there, a sequence of on-camera intimacy that maps onto off-camera rumor. Whether it's marketing buzz, social media virality, or simple human longing for a love story, the result is the same. The duo becomes not just a professional pairing but a beloved what if. And in the end, perhaps that's the most generous compliment possible. Their collaboration is so convincing and so warm that it invites people to imagine a real-life romance, even as everyone remains eager to respect whatever the real truth might be. Finally, let's be honest. Few things warm a fandom's heart like seeing two people light up when they're around each other. Whether this is the beginning of a real-life chapter or just two professionals who know how to make television shine, the result is the same. It's fun to watch. The preview gives us sprinting grit, a pratfall with a soft landing, and the gentle domesticity of someone offering a hand. It's the tiny human moments, clumsy, earnest, and unfussy, that make these clips so satisfying to rewatch at 2 a.m. with a cup of tea and a chat thread full of theories. So go ahead. Enjoy the preview, adore the moments, and if you like this playful take, please show love to @ZZW. We'll keep serving up affectionate commentary and sprightly speculation, responsibly, kindly, and always with a sense of wonder. And remember, a promising sprint, a reassuring hand after a fall, and a shared grin are sometimes all the romance a good preview needs to feel heartwarmingly real.